team played well early. They got out in that first set. But I really think the key to the match, and you'll probably agree, was at the tail end of game 3. You're up 22-19, chance to go up 2-1 and kind of put the pressure on Nevada. And the Wolfpack in that set on a 6-1 turnaround. What kind of happened there from your view?
So a couple of things happened. One was we had a player leave the court early in a substitution thing, and it was one rotation too early. So then we had to play with a sub in the front row, a defensive specialist. So it put us at a disadvantage and kind of discombobulated our rotation, and then we still got through that, and then we couldn't side out in rotation 6. Valeria in the front row, and they did a great job defensively against that rotation, and that was the turnaround, I think.
Yeah, it certainly was, and I think also from Nevada's perspective, Robbins really came on. She hadn't done a whole lot the first couple games of the match, and then at the end of that game 3, I think 3 in a row, she just blasted rockets from, I want to say, from the left side, and that seemed to kind of swing the momentum a little bit.
Yeah, and they got some hope, and they went after it, and hats off to them for finishing the weekend on a strong note. And and for us, we looked a little tired. Katja didn't have her legs, I don't think, and so then it kind of slipped away from us as the match wore on.
You know, you mentioned the word tired. Do you think fatigue was a factor here? This was your third match in less than 24 hours.
But it was the third match for
Nevada in less than 24 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's kind of even, and how do you handle it, and who's deeper maybe at this point, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Preview next weekend for us. You've got the Bay Area Invitational. You'll have Utah State here on Friday. Utah State has not had a strong start. I looked up their record just a bit ago. They're 0-7. So sometimes that's a buzzsaw, because you take on a team that is going to be all loose and ready to win their first match, right?
Yeah, and so we just have to prepare for to have a great showing next weekend with both Utah State and Cornell coming in after them. And just get back into our rhythm and get a couple of players healthy for us. So I think that'll make a big difference for us.
Speaking of the health factor, you have a whole week. Do you think that'll help a couple of the gals that are kind of nursing things?
We're hoping, for at least one to come back and for next weekend. And then for the others to get a little bit of a break and be able to come back healthier. And with playing one per day, I think that'll help us as well.
All right, Frank, we appreciate the post-game visit, and we'll see you out here next weekend for the Bay Area Invitational.
I appreciate it, yeah.
All right, the Dons dropped to 3-3. Nevada improves to 4-2. It's next Friday, 6 p.m. USF and Utah State, right here on the W.TV. For our entire